Twitter has really changed how I consume information and has expanded my circle of somewhere between acquaintances and friends, probably tenfold. I mean, I never go to a conference now where people don't come up to me whom I feel like I know because I've followed them on Twitter, or we've exchanged conversation in the way you do on Twitter. But what I think of, given how complex the world is and how many different issues there are, social media allows you to construct multiple communities at once. So on Twitter, I'm a member of a military community that are a lot of former soldiers who are in Afghanistan and Iraq, many of whom are very opposed to intervention anywhere, and we go back and forth. That's one community. Then I'm a member of the development community, which is something I did a lot of in government, and that's a whole group of people, former USAID, think tanks, a lot of folks from Africa in particular, and you're part of that community. Then, of course, I'm part of my traditional strategic foreign policy community, transatlantic. And then there's the whole new social enterprise, young people, technologist community, which I think is particularly interesting because these are kids, in my view, who are basically saying, look, there are a lot of problems out there and we're going to tackle them ourselves. We're not going to wait for the traditional institutions. We're not going to wait for governments. And on Twitter, you can be part of all of those. So social media, most people think of it as, oh, you're following Lady Gaga. The journalists understand that it allows you to create customized information communities where you can get real-time links to articles you'd never otherwise see. And if it's like having your private CNN. There's a crisis going somewhere, you know who to follow, and you're immediately there. So I think we're just at the beginning of people understanding how they can essentially have a world of connections and make their own networks around issues they're interested in.